Mr Speaker.
Reno Tirakatne.
Kia ora, Mr Speaker. I'm pleased to speak at the third reading of this bill, the Agricultural Compounds and Veterinary Medicines Amendment Bill. And so, yes, this is a technical bill, but the essence of it, sir, is that we have listened to all of the submitters who unanimously encouraged our committee to extend the data protection periods. And so we listened carefully to those submitters, and acting as a committee, we implemented those changes. And I think we've come to a bill, sir, which is going to be welcomed by our agriculture and horticultural sectors, and also, sir, the suppliers of agricultural compounds, agrochemicals and veterinary medicines alike. So, yeah, this is an example, sir, of the Select Committee working together and crafting the piece of legislation and improving upon it. And I believe what we've done, sir, is strike a balance. And I believe we've struck a better balance because clearly the data protection periods from the incumbent piece of legislation and even the initial bill that was proposed, sir, were inadequate. They were inadequate, and therefore the industries were asking our committee, asking Parliament to give greater consideration and more extension to those periods. So we've done that. We've done that, and in the process, sir, why have we done that? We want to make sure that those companies get an extended period of protection, which allows them to recover their upfront investments and into research and highly technical, confidential information, which they have to supply with their applications for registration of these products. And so it enables them to recoup that investment that they make. But also, sir, we're not into creating monopolies. We do not want this protection to be unlimited, but we've set a fair duration for all the different categories of applications which are provided under the Act. And so, sir, yeah, we've struck that balance. And why do we want to do that? We want to ensure that there is opportunities for the incentives for the suppliers of these products to actually submit new registrations, new uses, new reformulations to other parts of our agricultural industries. And so this bill will encourage those registrations to hopefully be flooding in thick and fast, so we can help broaden and deepen our productive sectors, our primary sectors, and grow the wealth and grow the productivity of our beautiful country and our export sectors. And so, sir, this is, I believe, as previous speakers have said, it's about us striking the right balance, and we do want to see those new products come into the market, come into the registration process that will benefit new fledgling industries, particularly in our smaller niche product areas. And by that, sir, in fact, the vast majority of the products that are registered have a very, very small customer base. And so there is a lot of upfront investment required, and the business case without that protection is hard for those suppliers to make that business case work. And so by this bill, sir, we do want to encourage a greater variety of new products to be coming forth, more protection for our plants and for more treatments for animals, and to increase the productivity of our primary sectors primarily. And so this is a big market that we're talking about too, sir. Although you know, we're a major producer in Aotearoa, we're talking about over $500 million worth of agricultural products and veterinary medicines. That's not an insubstantial number. over $500 million. And our sheep and beef farmers, the on-farm costs, that Mr. McKelvey would be well aware of the costs that are involved in, as a percentage of the on-farm costs that these products involve. And so, yeah, there is a lot of these products, but only a small amount of them have very large turnover, large sales. But the vast majority of them, sir, are very small, niche products, and therefore they do need that extra protection and also encouragement of new applications and new registrations to come through so we can meet the needs of our horticulture and agricultural sectors. And so with that, sir, I won't prolong my contribution, but I do commend the work that we've done as a committee. We have crafted a fine piece of legislation here, sir, and I'm sure it will be to the benefit of our farmers, of our horticultural producers, right throughout the country, and I commend it to the House.